Okay, we're going to keep things moving on with our fourth bout of the evening. Our first fighters joining us from Moline, Illinois. Make some noise for Jose Vasquez.
My name's Jose Vasquez. I train at Marty's Martial Arts and the Penny Boxing Club. And here at Marty's, we train Muay Thai, kickboxing, self-defense, basically. Just gonna say, just no one comes in here and works as hard as us any day. Like, I like taking people down and putting my weight on them, so that way they can't move, and then I just pound them out until the referee pulls me off. Just go out there and give it your all. I mean, yeah, you can take a punch, but you just gotta have more skill and more heart. All I know is I'm gonna go out there and give it my all, and I'm not gonna let up.
Yo, the sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, then we might as well shine together. Better now than never, business before pleasure. P. Diddy and the fam, who you know do it better. Yeah, right, no matter what, we airtight. So when you hear something, make sure you hear right. Don't make an ass out of yourself by assuming our music keeps you moving. What are you proving? You know that I'm 2 levels above you, baby. Love me, baby. I'ma make you love me, baby. Talking crazy, ain't gonna get you nothing but choke.
Making his way to the cage, Jose All Day Vasquez out of Marty's Martial Arts. Brings a record of 0-1, so he did lose his first fight. And you know what? Sometimes when you lose your first fight, you come out hungry as hell for your second one.
That's completely understandable. I mean, you go out there, you learn what you did wrong, so you come out here this time and you try to improve on it. That's what I'm expecting to see tonight.
Exactly, and I know he's hoping that when his opponent sees the 0-1 record, all you see is a loss, but you don't know what kind of loss that is. You don't know if it was a back and forth one, judge's decision, very small loss. You know, I'm sure it was a great fight, and he's hungry for this win tonight, his first win.
In a situation like this, how many of these fighters do their homework before they get a chance to fight them?
You know, it's almost split down the line when talking to them. Some guys like to see nothing before, and they just want to go in there and fight. Just, you know, the true fighter. I'll fight anybody, anywhere. I don't want to watch anything. And then you got the other guys that do stay up late at night, studying the footwork, studying every little bit of their opponent that they can. So it really is split, you know.
Yeah.
You overdid it, Holmes. You in the danger zone. You shouldn't be alone. Hold hands and say it like me. The most shaky, Frankie baby, fantastic, graphic. Trying to make dope like Jurassic.
And his opponent joining us from East Moline, Illinois, Derrick, Thiem.
I'm Derrick, Thiem. I train with Militich Fighting Systems. We train Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling. I'm really a fighter because of the reasons that I do it. It's a burning fire inside of me. It's not what I do on Saturday night in the cage. It's what I do on Monday morning when I wake up at 8 a.m. to get the day started, to start my weekend all the way through Friday, and then just these big Saturdays are what pay off. The work ethic, the drive, the heart. I don't believe that anyone's got the heart that I do. I don't believe that anyone can push themselves to the lengths that I push myself to day in and day out. I see myself controlling this fight with relentless pressure, not making mistakes, keeping a good base at all times, whether it be standing, on the ground, it doesn't matter, just gonna keep it coming. Training hard for this fight, I train hard always, I'll continue to train hard always. Look out.
Derrick the Dutchman Thiem making his way to the cage, fighting out of Militich Fighting Systems. And unless you've lived under a rock in the last 10 years, you must know who MFS Fighting Team is.
You know, I'm sort of an amateur when it comes to all of this, but even I have heard of Pat Militich.
the way they train, and you know, it's been a few years since Miletich was, you know, on top, but they are coming back around, producing some great fighters. Derrick Thiem, definitely one that has a lot of potential out of Miletich fighting systems. And when you've got a 185-pound weight class, you're almost a heavyweight, but you still got that quickness of a lighter weight guy. It's a very scary combination.
Yeah, I definitely believe that. I can understand how it takes a little bit of time to build up your core fighters like Miletich has been able to do, but it looks like they're back and they're going to be strong tonight.
They're going to be very strong. They've got a few guys representing the camp, and I have to think that if you're on the other side of fighting an MFS fighter, regardless of who he is, they bring in that MFS logo on their back, in their heart, and it's very intimidating.
Definitely. Everything that I've heard before this fight, it could be a match of the night, so I'm really looking forward to this one.
Anytime Derrick Thiem is on a card, he swings for the fences. The fights are bloody. It's a very violent fight. He's not afraid to take a shot or give a shot.
Hey, this is a violent sport. That's what everybody's watching this DVD for right now. They want to see the blood. I want to see the blood. I just don't want to get it on me.
Absolutely. You know where we're at. We may get some on us tonight, and that's all right.
Hey, that's all right. That's what makes this fun.
Exactly. Derrick Thiem entering the cage.
But I feel like shallow out. Diamonds on the Jesus, peaceful style. Back into the city we ride around. Beating my niggas with that pounds. So if I follow on with the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our fourth bout of the evening and is scheduled for 3 rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighed in at 186 1/2 pounds. He trains with Marty's Martial Arts and is sponsored by A1 Bail Bonds, Parker's Bar, Barber Shop at 115, Lay Low Kennels, Phoenix Tree Service, and Adriana's Pizza. Joining us from Moline, Illinois, Jose O.D. Vasquez! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands an even 6 feet tall and weighed in at 183 1/2 pounds. He trains with Miletich Fighting Systems and Guerrilla Kickboxing Academy. He's sponsored by Light 'em Up Fight Gear, BMPA's Custom Tattoo, Highland Park Bowl, Krabby's Bar and Grill, Mylan Quick Lube, Hair by Cassie, Winks Entertainment, Goon Squad Performance, and Betcher Fabrication. Joining us from East Moline, Illinois, Derrick the Dutchman Thiem!
Kenny Nyquist, your referee. Jose Vasquez, Derrick Thiem. Derrick Thiem in the blue and black shorts. Jose Alday Vasquez in the solid black. JD, good to have you back on the mic.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I'm happy. I'm ready to go.
Derrick Thiem comes out with a sidekick early, and that's the thing with Miletich. They've got so many different things that they can work. You never know what's going to come out.
It's amazing just being able to see that these guys have picked up the things that they've been able to teach over there at Miletich.
And Jose Vasquez also not afraid of that and lands a body kick of his own. Got a few more kicks and punches to start this fight out.
Those lower leg kicks have to be hurting.
Those leg kicks, and it's almost the difference when you hear a slap like that. You've got the more the foot. When you hear the thuds, that's when you really know that you need to be in trouble, because that's the shin hitting.
Oh yeah, it's hitting that shin. Hitting the shin like that, you know it's going to be painful.
Derrick Thiem looking for a huge overhand, misses, but man, I bet you he felt some air from that. Big leg kick lands right behind the knee. He's trying to dead.
Oh! And see, that's one of the dangers of taking those high leg kicks like that.
That's absolutely right. You want them to land. If they don't, you're on the ground. And he's lucky that All Day didn't hop right on him.
Right. It looked like he was going to try to take advantage of it, but he chose not to.
And like I said, too, you've got him at 185 pounds, so he's got the weight behind those shots, and he's got the size and quickness, too, of the lighter man. It's a dangerous combo.
Yeah, these guys are solid.
All Day goes for a huge right to the side now. Wants to get in mount. Jose needs to push that right leg down and get him out.
He's definitely open on the side for some body shots if he decides to do so.
Absolutely. Derrick Thiem wanting to get his back up against the cage and do a little bit of wall walking. He's good on his side right there. You never want to be completely on your butt. You want to be on your side, always trying to get better position, doing a little bit of walking backwards.
Nice left hands to the face by all
trying to trap an arm right there, scooting to his butt and trying to walk up that wall. Jose Vasquez doing a great job of dropping body shots.
Now, is it a technical advantage to be closer to the edge?
Absolutely. When you can hear your coaches, they can literally tell you what to do, and they can see some things that technically, literally, you can't see when you got another man on top of you.
Exactly. Like you can see the coaches right now speaking to him.
That's a huge advantage.
A
huge advantage. Derrick Thiem trying to get up, and Jose doing a very good job of keeping his hands underneath his legs, pulling him back down.
Yeah, he can't get that leverage enough to get up.
Oh, he needs to be careful too, trying to get up. When you plant that arm, you could also get snatched up from you. Jose Vasquez really landing those body shots, and Derrick Thiem looking to use it. Gets up to a knee, looking for a Darce choke.
Wow, this is impressive.
Looking for that Darce choke, pulling it tight.
Only a few more seconds left in this round.
I think there's a little bit of confusion of what went on the end of that. I'm not sure if Derrick Thiem thought his opponent verbally tapped or what was going on, but
yeah, not exactly sure what happened, but these guys both are ready to go.
That's the thing in here, as a referee, as even as seasoned as Kenny Nyquist is, as a local fighter from around here, you never know. Safety first. Fighters safety first. So
definitely better to be safe than sorry in a situation.
Absolutely,
like that.
absolutely. The judges, definitely have one of the toughest jobs, especially in MMA. Sometimes you got to think on your toes. You don't know what's going on, and right there, it was a great example of safety first.
And especially in situations like that, it has to be difficult for a fighter to sort of let their guard down for that, 2-3 seconds, and then have to get back on their game.
It takes only 2-3 seconds, like you said, to end the fight too. So you don't really want to give up that. You may catch a shot, and that might be it. You want to sleep.
Let's go for round 2.
Round 2, sportsmanship still there, touching of the gloves. Derrick Thiem probably going to start off with a few kicks of his own again. Goes for the body kick, doesn't go through all the way, but still establishing that it's there. Oh, follows up with a big spinning kick from forward.
Right when he did, he left himself open, as we can see, and we talked about earlier.
Right. Vasquez capitalizes on that, takes him down.
We're right back against the wall again.
Right back in the same position. Looking to pull out a little bit and really rain some punches down right now.
Thiem looks like he's trying to turn those hips to get over, though.
Derrick Thiem going on his side, giving up his back. Jose Vasquez taking his back, and then a little bit too high. Derrick Thiem comes out on top, now raining out some shots on his own. So basically, exactly a real reversal right there.
Definitely.
Derrick Thiem looking to end this right now.
Vasquez is really trying to hang on right now. He's in a bad position.
He's on his side right there. Needs to try to push out a little bit. There's not a lot of places to go right there. He's really close to the cage, so his options are limited.
Now, would you turn around and give him your back at that point?
And you never want to give your back ever up in a fight. At this point, it's very hard.
Especially when you have somebody the size of Thiem.
Absolutely. You've got a 185-pound person. It may be better just to cover up, hold your glove in front of your face, just because he's throwing all those shots doesn't mean he's landing all of them.
Exactly.
He does give his back up a little bit high.
Now, if he has the strength to be able to pull out of that, that's when you can take on some offensive moves.
He needs to do something more at this point because Kenny Nyquist will stop the fight if he doesn't do anything from the bottom. He needs to keep active. There we go. That's actually better right there to go to your back almost. And actually hop to a side and push off the leg to get out. It's called shrimping. You make your body into shrimping motion and push out. Easier said than done, though. Derrick Thiem landing some big shots right now.
It looks like Vasquez is trying to get some leverage off the wall, but he's not able to.
Yeah, he's smart right there, holding on to his body. That way, if you don't have room to punch, you're not going to land anything. So Jose Vasquez, even though he's on the ground, he's doing a great job keeping active and making as many shots not land as possible.
And both these guys at this point have to be gassed.
They're very tired. We're coming to the end of the round 2, so it's going to be real interesting if we go into the third round of what each fighter's got left and what they do.
And just because we're nearing the end of the round, that does not mean that you are able to quit, take that extra little breath.
No, absolutely not. Both fighters still keeping very active. Derrick Thiem, he's landing a few more shots, doing a great job of pushing that forearm right in his face right there. That hurts so bad. And he tapped.
Oh, wow. You know, I could see that he was putting some pressure on his neck right there.
And he tapped from a forearm to the face. And if that he wasn't gonna tap from that forearm was sliding its way right down on his neck. So you could almost choke somebody out like that. Great win and fight from Derrick Thiem. Both fighters actually.
Oh yeah, that was a great fight. And it's wonderful to see the sportsmanship at the end. I know we said it a lot, but that's important to me and everybody else who's watching this, to see that these guys, even though they've been in there for the past 5-6 minutes fighting their hearts out, they're able to give each other a hug at the end of that fight and say, hey, good fight, good job, let's do it again sometime.
Absolutely. This, as much as we love the sport's still in its infancy, and we've got a lot of people watching, and we need to make sure that sportsmanship is there so they know it's not as brutal as, sometimes the media portrays it.
This contest was stopped at 2 minutes, 56 seconds into round 2, declaring your winner by submission due to choke, Derrick the Dutchman Thiem!
And I think that's the first time right now that we've seen a submission like that with a forearm to the face.
I mean, when you see something like that, you don't really see a whole lot of other fighters even attempting to do things like that. But you can see how effective it was right there. Maybe other people are going to start doing that.
Very effective. I was just about to say, somebody's trying that in the gym on Monday.
Well, you can drive to St. Louis.